was sentenced and I was apprenticing under a villain. Face full of metal to pay my respects. I slaughtered my dentist to get his new grilling. The incoming call from Shibuya Connect. A look at my closet, it's mold on the ceiling. Master against Aaron Donald, it's hard to explain. The rush of the feeling. I try not to focus too hard on the dubs. I try to not dwell on the L's as well. 7 a.m. on the beach, the waves of plastic suddenly started to swell. This VVS choker, I call it a trail. Bent over the tide, my monitor fell. Cloaking the vice on the rolls, it look like a beater. It's really a ghost in the shell. This brioche and toast in the well. The tarragon butter moon walking the pen like the king of pop. Put on my power scout, Gucci Cox. I still cannot locate the city, the rats, the digits. I found a way to go get it. The fetty, the rats, the digits. I found a way to go get it. The fetty, the rats, the digits. I found a way to go get it. The fetty, the rats, the digits. I found a way to go get it. Yeah, I feel like Joe Horn. I like to score and play and set up another table for 12. Step out on the shorty to pick up a pack from my Cartier buffs. Don't really matter to Lord, yo, I'ma turn it to furnace. Snubble hotel after candle at dinner. The room that we in is impeccably furnished. See a little daylight, I turn on the burners. Flip a little switch for the Deacons who cheer the spice strips. MS P98 was 11 and crushing my feet like a vice grip. I couldn't find them in bigger. They matched so perfectly with this new culture. They're trying to call me a democracy rig. I get it, I get it. I take it back and I split it at Williamson. I'm gonna be back in a minute. I rented it up just to give me a monogram. One of them cast iron skillet. Way I've been raising my price. I'm grateful as ever cause it took a village. Way I've been the shorty, she think I'm a Hollywood villain. Happy to say that I'm no longer working. Not really feeling. Needed a breath, so I bit on a bullet. I still got some cracks in my motors. Get on a flight at my power headquarters as soon as the weather get colder. 7 consecutive strikes like professional bowler. The fetty, the rats, the digits. I found a way to go get it. The fetty, the rats, the digits. I found a way to go get it. The fetty, the rats, the digits. I found a way to go get it. The fetty, the rats, the digits. I found a way to go get it.
Welcome in, baseball fans, and here in New York, MLB The Show brings you the National League Championship Series. It's the Chicago Cubs taking on the New York Yankees. Festivities wrapping up, the crowd is electric, and we'll be back to get it going right after this.
New York Yankees.
Just about ready to roll. And today's starting pitcher, Martin Digo. What do you have on him?
Well, he comes at hitters with a 5-pitch mix, so for him, it's always interesting to see how he utilizes those weapons. He may lean on 1 or 2 pitches depending on how things are going and how things are working, but if he can control 4 or even 5 of those offerings, look out, hitters. It's going to be a tough day. He's really going to be able to keep those guys off balance.
Now, Pete Crow Armstrong. That one not close. And we're underway in game 3. Next offering down in the dirt.
2 balls, no strikes.
There's a strike. Just missed.
That was absolute gas. Triple digits on the gun. It's just a different experience as a hitter watching that go by.
Swing and a miss, struck him out. Ben Zobrist, the next Cub to hit. And the first pitch misses for ball one. Digo. He's the kind of starter that a lot of pitching coaches and managers as well really appreciate. Not a guy who's going to get himself into trouble by dancing around, by walking guys. One out, base is empty. Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock.
He was all over that one. Against good pitchers, you got to take advantage of the mistakes. That was right in his wheelhouse, and he didn't miss a stitch.
Here comes Corey Seager. Check swing. He went too far, and it's a strike.
Yeah, he throws strikes, and he's got the command to be in the zone, be effective, but just moving the ball around, getting the ball back from the catcher booth, and throwing the pitch.
And the slider just misses. It's an interesting thing when you consider limiting walks. Is it more important today because of how many home runs are being hit?
No doubt. Keeping players off the base paths with the way the swings and the launch angles are today, the emphasis of hitting home runs is so huge. It's never been more important.
Yeah, I think the other part, though, as well, is it goes both ways, because I think that guys at times are more than willing to give up walks because they'll come back and strike the next guy out. Good battle here, about to be the 8th pitch of the at-bat. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. Swings through that one. It's a strikeout. And now the switch hitting first baseman Josh Bell. This one in the dirt. Two gone, but the go-ahead run is at first here in Game 3 of the NLCS. That's in there, and it's 1-2.
Man, that pitch was dotted. So much talent on display when this guy's out there on the hill.
Cut on and miss. Curveball struck him out. Back here with my pal Siggy. Starting on the mound in this one, Andy Cooper. What's the word on him?
Well, this guy's got sort of a tweener. Not quite a slider velocity and not as slow as a curve. It's in between, and he adds and subtracts velocity on it, which makes it harder for the hitters to really get that front foot down and have the timing they need to be successful.
There's a swing and a drive. Way back there. Up against the wall and brings it in. Jason Dominguez stepping in now for the Yankees. First pitch doesn't find the zone. And that clips the inside corner.
1-1.
Way out front for strike 2.
Man, he really sells the changeup with that arm action.
Goes down swinging for the strikeout. Pulled the string on the changeup. Now here is Mickey Mantle. And the pitch is outside, ball 1. Pitch in the dirt, and the count is 2-0. And that's in for a strike.
That fastball at the bottom of the zone can be very effective. Just got to keep it on the corners.
That one finds the zone, and the count's even at 2. And there's a ball. Swings and hits one in the air out towards right field. And that ends the inning. It's game 3 of the National League Championship Series. Stepping in, the long ball threat, Anthony Rizzo. Digo back to work. Mantle pulls it down and he makes the catch. And there's one down. This is Willie Castro. Now he steps off to reset. The strategy around starting pitchers in the postseason, it's really changed in recent years. Managers are pulling starters earlier, making a strong bullpen essential for a championship team. Hit high in the air. There it goes. See ya. He leaves the yard to right. And they jump out front. It's 1-0. So 1 out, nobody on. Kyle Tucker, the next Cub to hit. Fought off foul.
Yeah, I think with starting pitchers, they're not going as deep in the postseason because managers aren't willing to let them get knocked around and put a game out of reach. Most skippers have a quicker hook this time of the year.
Two balls, 1 strike.
And that one is downstairs. Full count, 3-2. Swisher. And he takes it himself for the out. 2 down, base is empty. So up now for Chicago, Ian Happ. And it's fouled away. Happ, in his 8th season, 30 years old now, a former first-round pick back in 2015. Cracks his bat and pops him up. Candelario makes the grab, and that'll end the inning. Bottom half of inning number 2. Now it's the switch hitting outfielder, Carlos Beltran. Just missed.
Ball.
Swings through that one out in front that time.
Good 2-0 changeup right there. I mean, as a hitter, you have it in the back of your mind, but you have to sit fastball. And based on the swing, you got to think that's what he saw to the hand.
1 strike.
There's a strike.
We got full count.
Swing and a miss. Tied him up on a fastball inside. Now batting Jeimer Candelario. That one catches the zone, and that is strike 1. Swings and chases a low one there.
No ball, 2 strikes. Ball.
Way to lay off that fastball up right there. You're looking for something you see well that you can handle, but you also have to keep the discipline so that you're not popping up pitches that are just a little too high.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
1 down, base is empty. Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row. And up next for New York, Bernie Williams. In the dirt, and that is ball 1. On the ground, right side, Zobrist slings to first, and the Yanks go quietly. Top half of the 3rd inning. Here's the power hitting catcher, Carson Kelly. Swing and a miss. Strike one.
0-1's the count.
De La Cruz in the hole, jump throw, and they get the out. Now at the plate, Pete Crow Armstrong. His first at bat was a strikeout. That one misses in the dirt. Foul ball. And that one is in the dirt. Now 2 balls and a strike. Curve in the dirt. One down, base is empty. And there are 2 outs. And next for the Cubs, Ben Zobrist. 1 for 1 with a single so far. That's a hit, and that extends the inning.
Now, no waiting around right there. He was ready to swing it on the first pitch. Off the bat, that one registered at 105 miles per hour, man. That is smoking, and these days you hear it all.
Hit high in the air. There it goes. See ya. That one felt good, and they add on. It's 3-0. 2 outs, base is empty. Next is the designated hitter, Josh Bell. Swings through that one. 0-1. And a curve is down and in. Strike 2. Base is empty, 2 away, but 2 runs are in here in Game 3 of the NLCS. Digo winds and fires. Fouls it off, still 1-2.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
Digo comes to the plate. That one missed.
That's a good pitch there. Really had some run and finished a little up and in just on the edge. And that's one of those, if you swing at it, you had a broken bat as you jog back to the dugout.
Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again.
In an era with a lot of swing and miss and strikeouts, you gotta love an at-bat like this. No one giving in.
And it remains 2-2. 2 outs, base is empty.
Just a little too quick on that front shoulder, front hip, front foot. Everything comes open. No way of making contact with that one.
That misses, and now 3-2.
Wow, this guy's really battling up there as if his run is the game-winning run. I love his tenacity.
Foul ball left side. He'll see another. Oh, can't pick it up cleanly. Still able to fire over. Too late, and the runner is safe, and the misplay costs him.
Wise to just eat that. Otherwise, you risk throwing it into the dugout.
So a man at first. Here's Anthony Rizzo now. He's 0 for 1. Swing and a miss, 98 on the gun.
Well, strike one is so critical in a bat like this with a real threat at the plate looking to do damage.
Swings through that one.
Gonna really need to hang in there with that front side against this left-handed breaking ball.
And a swing and a miss. And that's that. Back in the Bronx, here's Adley Rutschman. And first offering is fouled off. Fastball for a strike.
Well, the offense has gotten going, and a pitcher wants to go out there, have a real quick inning, get those guys back into the dugout so those bats can stay hot.
Pitch misses. It's a ball and 2 strikes. And there's a ball.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
And that skips in the dirt. Sharp grounder. That's through for a base hit. Man aboard on the leadoff single. And next for New York, Nick Swisher. Late on that fastball.
0-1.
Inside.
Nope,
and it's a ball and a strike. The 1-1 is fouled off. Next offering is down low. The count now 2-2. Swings and misses, struck him out. The batter now, Jorge Polanco. That misses, and it's 1-0. Rutschman, the runner at first with 1 gone in the inning. Next offering in there for a strike. And the count 1-2. Got him. Now 5 strikeouts for him on the mound. Ellie De La Cruz, the next to hit. Fly to center his first time. That finds the mark on the inside corner.
0-1's the count.
The shortstop takes the ball.
1-1.
Ripped to short. They take the force out, and that'll do it. Start of the 4th. So up now for Chicago, Willie Castro. And that one is lifted in the air. Mantle on the move. And there's one down. Singing 4 homers in 22 games at Old Yankee Stadium. What do you remember?
Well, I remember my rookie year hitting 2 in one game. And, before that game in the clubhouse, there was a gentleman there who owned a suit company there in downtown Manhattan. And he said to me, "Hey, kid, you hit a home run in the game tonight. Come over to the store tomorrow and I'll give you a free suit."
Swinging a foul out of play.
So I went into the game. I happened to hit 2. When I walked into the store the next day, and he looked at me, he said, "You're trying to put me out of business, aren't you?" And that was a great experience that I had as a rookie playing against the Yankees, playing in New York. Everything came together for him. Pretty tough for the infielders to do anything with that one. He pulled it hard into the outfield, and even when you keep it on the ground.
Here goes the runner. Pitch in for a strike.
High leg kick.
And safe. It's a stolen base. And the 0-1. So did Super Joe give you 2 suits?
Super Joe hooked me up with 2 suits.
Fouls it back with 2 strikes. Man at second. And he couldn't hold back. He's rung up on strikes. And now the batter is Carson Kelly. Grounded out just short in his first trip. Got it started a little too early. Strike 1.
0-1.
Dawson at second with 2 down. That's down and in. Foul ball there. Man on second, 2 down. Swings through that, and it's a strikeout. And he's registered 3 Ks in this one. Back at Yankee Stadium, ready to go. Bottom 4 at the plate. Jason Dominguez. Pitch is in there. That's strike 1.
For you growing up in New York City, I mean, you're a big sports fan. Tell me about your experience with the Yankees growing up.
I really went to Shea Stadium more than I did to Yankee Stadium. I grew up a Phillies fan. There was one game, though, that I went to as a kid. I sat in the upper deck. It was the game that Bo Jackson hit 3 homers in his first 3 plate appearances and then hurt a shoulder diving for Deion Sanders inside the park home run. That's probably the most memorable game that I ever attended as a fan at Old Yankee Stadium. Mantle in the box now. No balls and a strike. Next offering misses, and the count is 1-1.
1 ball, 1 strike.
That one fouled off. The Cubs leading by 3. We're here in the bottom of the 4th. That one missed. And that's ruled a swing. It's a strikeout. And now the big-time power threat, Carlos Beltran. That clips the corner. Just missed. And that misses. And a count 2-1. Swung on, belted. And that is gone. He made him pay for that one. And they close the gap. It's 3-1. Next to hit, Jamer Candelario. Pitch misses. Ball 1. Yeah, big swing and a miss.
I got a ball, 1 strike.
And that's down and away.
2-1.
Swing and a high fly ball out towards right field. Dawson brings it in for the third out. It's game 3 of the National League Championship Series. Digging in, Pete Crow Armstrong. Johnson back to work. And that is out of play. Johnson, a tall lefty. He features a four-seam fastball, a slider, a splitter, a slurve, and he works in a two-seamer. Just missed. And a swing and a miss.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Just misses the mark outside the zone. Fans another, and that's 3 straight strikeouts. So up next, Ben Zobrist. He's 2 for 2. Hit high in the air. There it goes. See ya. And they add to their lead. It's 4-1. 1 out, base is empty. Here's Corey Seager. He's already homered here in this one. So now pinch hitter for the Cubs, Nico Horner.
Man, it must be nice to pull a superstar off your bench, huh?
And that one hops the wall. And he starts his afternoon off right with a double.
I'm sure he feels really good about that one. Loud contact leads to the double. I mean, you could tell it had extra bases written all over it as it jumped off of his stick.
Here's Josh Bell. And that one fouled off. 1 out and a runner at second here in game 3 of the NLCS. Dominguez snags it for the second out.
Just pulled off of it a little bit right there. That front shoulder coming open instead of staying closed. If he does that, he's going to be able to go up the middle the other way with some authority instead of a fly out to left.
Fair ball. Horner coming home. He'll score, and it's an RBI single. It's 5-1.
Well, that started and ended pretty quickly. No messing around right there. Fastball pretty much middle, and that's what you fall asleep dreaming about as a hitter. So no surprise he put a great swing on it.
Stepping in, Willie Castro. Just off the outside edge. Ball 1. Next offering is foul back. Rizzo off of first with 2 away. Comes up empty. That's strike 2.
Clearly he was sitting on a fastball right there. It just ended up out in front of the slider. Hey, you can't fault him for his commitment. Now he's just going to have to battle with 2 strikes.
Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. Here's some real power at the plate. Bernie Williams. He swings and fouls one off. They've got a potent lineup. And when you think about teams capable of rallying from this kind of deficit, they're right at the top of the list. Fights that one away, and the count remains 0-2. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And he's up to 8 strikeouts in this one. And now the switch hitting catcher, Adley Rutschman. Swing and a high fly ball out towards right center field. And there's 2 away.
Oh, I think the key, I mean, if he can get through one more inning, anything after that, a hitter or 2 is bonus, but they should be lined up good enough to get to the finish line.
Swisher stands in with 2 away as he takes a ball. Next offering down low and in the dirt. 2 down, nobody on. Last half of inning number 5. In the air, left field, hat under this one. And that'll do it. Back in the Bronx. Now it's the power speed combo. Andre Dawson. Looks like he wants the signs again. Right side, hard hit. 1 up, 1 down. In half, up to hit. He's kind of an outlier, especially when guys are consciously sacrificing contact to deliver power. Out there to center. Polanco. Long run on his horse. Makes the grab. 2 down. 2 down, base is empty. Now the Cubs catcher, Carson Kelly. 0 for 2 in this one. And a first pitch fastball is in for a strike. Ball 1 there.
I got 1 ball, 1 strike.
Oh, he doesn't get the call. 2-1. And he blows that one by him at 100.
I guess you throw it that hard, you can get away with locations like that right down the middle. But I still think it's a dangerous pitch. Don't want to do it again.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And welcome back to the ballpark. Bottom of the 6th inning. And now it's going to be Jorge Polanco. And first offering is fouled off. Trying to get him to chase on the changeup that time. Hammered down the right side, but foul. Kicks and fires. And down on strikes he goes. That's his 9th strikeout so far. Here's the shortstop at the plate, Ellie De La Cruz. Just missed. There's a swing and a miss.
Spin rate's outstanding on that high fastball. Really tough to hit.
Flips the corner. And it's 1-2. Good eye in that spot.
Well, he's not afraid to fall into a 2-strike count. Knows the strike zone very well. So much so that I think umpires will look at him and determine whether it's a ball or strike, if he swings or not.
Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout. 2 outs, base is empty. And here is Jason Dominguez. To third. And it gets by him.
Wastes no time there. He kind of rolled over on this pitch a little bit, but he got enough behind it to shoot it through for him.
Felix Bautista taking over on the mound.
And he's got a nice lead to work with, so he should come in throwing strikes, attacking these hitters.
Mantle stands in now and watches strike one. Swings and misses. 0-2.
Ahead 0-2 in the count. Sure, you've got 4 pitches you can work with, but throw something you can command and get this at bat over with as quickly as possible.
2 outs. And that's too high.
He's really tightening up his hitting zone with 2 strikes here. I love it.
Runner on the go. Swing and a miss. Struck him out on a splitter. Back here in New York, here's the center fielder, Pete Crow Armstrong. That clips the inside corner for a strike.
Well, the game plan for this offense has been pretty clear. They're being aggressive at the plate, but still finding ways to pick their spots without falling into the habit of being over-aggressive. So far, 6 hits on the first pitch alone. That tells you something. Man, those are the types of hits where you don't feel any vibration in your hands whatsoever. Such a good feeling. Pretty much a model swing on that one as he ripped it into the opposite field gap, and I'm sure he's going to be watching that.
Runner on the go. Swing and a miss. Now they get the runner and a rundown. The tag out.
And you know, it's always interesting to see how teams attack the first pitch. What's their plan of attack going to be? Well, for this offense in this game, they're not waiting around.
Base is empty, 1 away here in the late stages of game 3. Just off the inside edge.
And that's awfully close. I don't know how you take that. He's seeing the ball out of the pitcher's hand really well right now.
And that's off the inside edge. And it's 2-2. Slinging it to first in time. Here's Nico Horner. Doubled his first time. That's off the inside corner. 1-0.
To account to a guy with this much pop at the dish, you better expect him to be turning on something. It's going to either get hit hard to the pull side or the fans better look out in the stands.
He's got it. And that is out number 3. Bottom of the 7th. Now it's the right fielder, Carlos Beltran. Ball 1, no strikes. The Yankees looking to rally. Next pitch is outside. And a swing and a miss.
From a pitcher's perspective, that's a beautiful splitter right there. As a hitter, you don't like it, but he's commanded his fastball, and out of that same tunnel, that splitter comes, and the bottom just falls out of it.
Just misses with that one. That one misses, so a leadoff walk.
Oh, he earned his trip to first right there. It's not easy laying off pitches that just miss the zone like that. And it's a real discipline as well. He's put a lot of work into that aspect of his game, and it paid off right there.
Next offering is in for a strike.
Oh, this guy's so comfortable hitting with 2 strikes. Even a good pitch early in the at-bat. If he's not ready to pull the trigger, he's not worried if he gets to an 0-2 count. Well, the leadoff man gets on. You want to minimize the threat by playing sound defense.
Runner on the go. Got him swinging.
If you're
throw to second, and he's safe. Bernie Williams stepping in now for the Yankees. He's a guy who does it all. Aroldis Chapman comes in to take over.
And we all know about his slider. It's just filthy, man. And one of the better ones in the game, I'd say. Spin rate's very high, and it just breaks a ton.
Swing and a miss. And it's 0-2.
It might be time to choke up a little bit, get that front foot down early, maybe even just spread out. He's really late right now.
Swings through it, and that's a strikeout. And now the catcher comes up to him. Adley Rutschman. That pitch clips the outside corner. 0-1.
0-1.
Swing and a miss. That one at 1-0-1.
2 strikes.
Next offering is downstairs. Runner at second, 2 down. Here in game 3 of the NLCS. Outside. 2 balls, 2 strikes to count. On the ground. The throw to first. 3rd out, and that ends the frame. We go to the 8th, so now it's the Cubs hitter in the 4-hole, Josh Bell.
Now pitching for the New York Yankees, number 56.
That one ripped but foul. O'Day measures 6 feet 4 inches. He features a slider, a sinker, a 4-seamer, and he works in a changeup. And base hit. And the leadoff man aboard. Here comes Anthony Rizzo. This guy, one of the best contact men in the sport as well. Outstanding on the defensive end. Breaking ball inside. And now 2-0. And that one fouled off. Next offering in there for a strike. It's 2-2. Nobody out. Runner at first. Swings through it for the K. Chase the fastball up the ladder for strike 3. Now the third baseman, Willie Castro. Swinging a foul back. That's out of play. In the dirt. Bell leads off first with 1 away. In the dirt. And there's a ball. The next offering misses. 3-2 now. And ball 4, 2 aboard.
Well, interesting. He went with the off speed and walked the hitter. Man, you got to challenge the guy with the fastball.
2 on, 1 out. And now the right fielder, Andre Dawson. There's a strike.
This guy's got such a good sinker. As a hitter, you've got to look up in the zone. If you look down, you're going to be chasing stuff in the dirt.
That misses the zone, and that's ball 1.
Yeah, he can move the ball around, add and subtract, get some weak contact at times. So you don't worry as much about him in this situation. Very capable of getting a ground ball and get out of this little jam.
And it's even up.
Well, and those hitters count sometimes can be a little too aggressive, and a good pitcher will play off of that. He's got to get a better pitch to hit.
Got him swinging. So first and second with 2 outs. And up next for Chicago, Ian Happ. He's got the power, but great contact skills. One of the best. Now this ball is well hit. This one's got a chance. And that one is off the wall. 1 run is in. Now 2 runs score. And it's now a 6-run lead. He's safe at third. It's a 2-run triple.
Picks himself up a couple of ribbies. He somehow got to that outside pitch and pulled it hard into the outfield. Not exactly what you're supposed to do with that kind of location, but you wouldn't know it by how the ball came off his bat.
Now a chance for Carson Kelly. 2 outs. Gets him to chase after that one.
Well, there's a certain point where you have to commit to what you think you see, and he guessed wrong right there.
Ah, that's strike 3 and the 3rd out. So we take a break. Back for more from the Bronx. And here's the first baseman, Nick Swisher. Yoshinobu Yamamoto will take over here.
Compared to some days, this is a pretty low leverage. Appearance for him, so he should be fairly free and easy out there. You still have to keep yourself sharp and attack the strike zone.
Swing and a miss as he was late. Yamamoto, a very difficult guy to get hits off of. It's really rare for teams to string stuff together against him.
He wins every pitch, and
oh, look at this! Fires to first, but he beats it out. And the leadoff man is on with an infield single. Man at first, and now it's the switch-hitting second baseman, Jorge Polanco. And that's in there for strike 1.
Unless he beats himself, somehow can't find it, doesn't have the control command that day, you can pretty much forget about it.
Runner at first with no outs here. Fouled off, and they'll do it again. As a hitter, there's even more pressure to take advantage of any mistake, right?
Yeah, and you're hoping that somehow, some way, whether it's a hit by pitch, a walk, something bad happens, because outside of that, stuff is just too good to fail.
De La Cruz in the box here lets that one go for a ball. And that's through there for a strike. And it's 1-1.
And he's got deception in his delivery, and it's not that he's trying to deceive the hitters. He just has this natural flow that makes it hard for hitters to pick the ball up. It gets on them a little bit quicker than they anticipate, even though they know what the velocity numbers are.
And they'll do it again. And down on strikes. And there's 2 away. Now the number 2 hitter, Jason Dominguez. Swing and a miss as he was out front.
Well, this looks like it's going to be a wasted opportunity. It's frustrating when you get the leadoff man on, but you can't get him into scoring position. They're going to need a big knock. Try to put something up on the board.
Swing and a miss. Swisher, the runner at first with 2 gone. Swings and misses. That K is his 3rd of the game. Back in New York, all set to start the 9th in this one. And now the center fielder, Pete Crow Armstrong. Delivers a pitch in for a strike at 95.
That's a real nice cutter right there. I mean, this guy can struggle with the inside pitch at times, so I'd say that's pretty effective if you can continue to command it on that side of the plate.
No ball, 2 strikes.
Here's the 0-2. Dominguez makes the grab, 1 down. Now here is Ben Zobrist. He's already homered in this game. And he takes a strike.
Power relievers, one after another, coming out of the bullpen these days. Got to be ready for that first pitch heater.
got him looking. That's a strikeout. 2 down, bases empty. Next to hit, Nico Horner. So they're making a move for a bat off the bench. Brian Roberts looking for a 2-out spark with the bases empty. That one almost got him. Next offering is fouled back. Tries to check his swing. Now a look to third. He went around, according to Carl Dixon. Inside. And the count is even, 2-2. 2 down, nobody on. Here in the late stages of Game 3. Next offering upstairs. Catcher tosses the mask, settles under it, and makes the play, and that's out number 3. Bottom of the inning, digging in is the switch hitting outfielder, Mickey Mantle. Yamamoto back to work. Breaking ball through there for a strike. And that's in there for a strike, and quickly 0-2. Make it 4 strikeouts in a row, just cruising along. So here's the cleanup hitter, Carlos Beltran. This is a true 5-tool guy. Not very many of them out there, but when he's on the field, you can't take your eye off of him. Outside low, and that's ball 1.
Fans come to the ballpark to watch him play. And in baseball, to have such a talented player going out there every day and putting on the show that he does, just a joy to watch.
So a foul ball makes it 1-2. Hits for average power, the ability to field, the arm, and then the speed. Really impressive. And that's downstairs. Ball 2. Sets him down looking. And they're down to their last out. So 2 down now. And here is Jeimer Candelario. And first offering is fouled off. The Yankees with a lot of ground to make up here in Game 3 of the NLCS. Next offering is in for a strike. The Yanks down to their final strike. That's off the mark, and a count 1-2.
That turns out to be a really good take right there, but you don't want to end this game with the bat on your shoulder.
And that's it. They punch their ticket to the World Series.
Education, but I can see right through a powder face on a painted fool. Let me slip through. Why you trying to hold me back? I'm just trying to move up front, little more this, little less of that. Let me come through. I'm tired of being in the back. I'm just trying to move up front, little more watch the ankles break. Whoa, whoa. I know you wish I would fade away, but I got more to say. Lord, they pray. Ow! Let me slip through. Why you tryna hold me back? I'm just tryna move up front, little more this, little less of that. Let me come through. I'm tired of being in the back. I'm just tryna move up front, little more this, little less of that, yeah. They tell me I was born to lose, but I made a good thing out of bad news. All day, all night, all